Oh, right. So that was an Aether portal, and if you don't know what that is, you probably just started playing Minecraft, but that's fine. The Aether is basically the opposite of the Nether. And I got to try it for the first time last year, and it took me 4 hours to beat the Aether, and I didn't play it for a while after that, but I decided to give it a try again and actually try to speedrun the Aether. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And it all starts from the loading screen. So basically I was rolling seeds, like changing seeds to find a seed for RSG, and I rolled like 10 seeds, but I couldn't get like a good one because I was looking for one with a village so I can get beds and stuff, but I couldn't get any. So I decided to like give it a rest and just like try to do something else. And the one time I actually didn't record while rolling seeds, I actually got a village seed. And there's one thing about RSG, you only get one try. So if you actually get a seed, there's a very high chance you will get it again. So yeah, I decided to like just, and this seed was actually pretty good. So I decided to like just, you know, try to beat it as SSG. I'll also try to do RSG later, but yeah. So anyway, I made a stone pickaxe, and I made a sword so I can like kill the golem faster, I guess. So in this seed, I actually like, since I wasn't gonna do it as RSG anymore, I decided to like just check around and find the locations of other stuff. So I found a lava pool very close to the village. So basically all I needed was 4 to 5 iron ingots, and yeah, I did get like 5 here. So I made a bucket and a shovel. The shovel will be very useful later, but for now we're just gonna make one. And I did some inventory management, grab some beds, grab some food. Yeah, and I went straight to the lava pool. I did a water bucket clutch to negate fall damage, and I went ahead to build a nether portal. Now everything was going smoothly. Like, building a nether portal is not really that hard, but for some reason I managed to screw it up 4 times in this run. And since I wasn't really going for a very like crazy time, there's one. Since I wasn't really going for a crazy time, I just decided to like just run ahead with the seed. And yeah, there's another one. And another one again. Like crazy, tree failed attempt to build in another portal. And yeah, here's another one again. 4 times. I've never done this before actually, but anyway, I decided to finish building another nether portal. Luckily I had enough lava left over, and I decided to grab some flint so I can make flint and steel. And I got it after 2 tries, which is pretty good actually. And yeah, I jittery clicked and light myself on fire, but it's fine. I grabbed some glowstone. I got 40 around the 7 minutes mark, which is pretty slow, but it's fine. And I made my way back to the nether portal. So yeah, I kind of messed up my keybinds a bit. Not really messed up, but normally I know where my stuff are. So anyway, I think this is a perfect time to ask you to please like and subscribe. It's free and it really means a lot if you do, and you can always unsubscribe later. So yeah. Man, I love that sound. So anyway, the silver dungeon is very close by. So is the bronze dungeon and silver dungeon. I mean, gold dungeon. So the bronze dungeon is actually farther than the silver dungeon. So I decided to just do the silver dungeon first. I didn't have enough blocks, so I went back to get some, and I made my way to the silver dungeon. I looted some chests for some valuable stuff, and luckily I got a Zanite sword, which is very useful because on the Aether, iron swords and diamond swords are very useless. So instead of that, we have the Aether variants. So the Aether variant of iron is Zanite, and the Aether version of diamond is, I think, Gravitite. I can't really tell. So anyway, I killed some Valkyrie warriors so I can like get medals to challenge the Valkyrie Queen. Now, yeah, I eventually got enough to challenge the Queen, and there's a way to actually beat the Valkyrie Queen easily. It's called crit spamming, and basically you have to time your jumps and your clicks. Easy, right? No, I had to die 2 times, but eventually I did beat her, so it's fine. I'm not really used to crit spam. I literally learned it from Rap 2 on this year, that's 2025. So I'm not really that used to it yet, but eventually I was able to pull it off, so it's fine. I got a silver dungeon key, and I went to loot the chest. I got some good armor, which I was going to need for the gold dungeon, and I got a pickaxe too. Pretty good stuff actually. And yeah, I made my way to the closest land mass so I can like try to get some stuff, because for some reason I actually forgot my bed, so I had to make another one. And the main reason I actually came here was for this, the air bunny. So it basically allows you to fly, which is very useful, and it's actually cute too. So anyway, eventually I made it to the bronze dungeon, and also I had to like put the air bunny somewhere safe so it wouldn't run off, because they do that often, and I decided to loot the chests again. So eventually I made it to the boss's room. Now this is basically one of the easiest boss fights, even though I got hit once. It's basically one of the easiest boss fights in this mod. Basically you have to like stay at a diagonal and time your crits. It's pretty easy actually. Although you can mess it up sometimes, but if you have enough food and you're very good with your hotkeys, you're basically gonna do it easily. I mean, you won't die, but like you won't die like in the other bosses, so it's pretty easy actually. And then there's the red phase. Basically it becomes faster, and you have to like time your movements. I got hit once, it's fine. Just have to keep my crits up. Got hit again. Was it here? Yeah, it was here, but it was in his final hit, so I just went for the kill. I thought I got the key, but turns out it was still on the ground, so I went to pick it up. And again, I looted the chest. Got some gummies, which are very overpowered in this mod. And I decided to get air cloud so I can make it to the gold dungeon, which is basically the round ball in the sky. Now I should have probably tried to play this mod before actually making this video. Like actually try to see it out. I didn't. I actually just looked for the locations and just tried out the seed. But it took me 2 minutes to find the entrance, and yeah, I died once, which is pretty bad. But eventually I did beat the boss, so 2 tries is not bad, I guess. Although it did bring down my time a bit. I think with all the mistakes I made, I should have probably done it in 30 minutes flat. But almost 40 minutes is not bad too, I guess. I just have to kill the minion, and I went in for the final kill. Now 37 minutes is not bad actually.